I'm Kevin Skinner. I'm one of the pastors here at First Baptist Church of Watauga, Texas, and these are words of inspiration. So I have a few bushes in my front yard, and for the most part, these bushes are easy to maintain. But every year I have some pesky vines that begin to grow up in the bushes. And typically I've cleaned these vines out, but this year I became lazy and began to neglect the vines. And before I knew it, the vines had taken over. They were all throughout the bushes. They were behind the bushes, on top of the bushes, in front of the bushes. So last week I received a friendly text message from our lawn guy simply warning me, those vines that are growing on the bushes in your front yard, if they are not removed, the bushes will eventually die. And so as I was cleaning off these vines from the bushes last night, I was reminded of James's words in James chapter 1, verses 14 and 15. He says, "But each person is tempted when he is drawn away and enticed by his own evil desire. And when desire conceives, it gives birth to sin. And when sin is fully grown, it gives birth to death." How easy is it for us to simply think that these desires or temptations or this sin in our life is simply no big deal? I know it's a sinful desire, but it's just a small one. I know this is disobedience to God, but it's something so minor. How can it be harmful? But before we know it, as we allow for this sin or this temptation or these desires to remain in our life, they begin to take over. And then we find ourselves in the midst of destruction in our lives and this destruction in the lives of others because of our sin. So don't allow for these desires that are not from God to remain in your life. Don't neglect the sin in your life that does not belong. Don't let it grow. Don't let it take over. Remove it and allow for Christ to reign freely in your life. And these are words of inspiration.